Elizabeth lived with her son Mike. She was a widow. When Mike was just 2 years old, her husband Charles passed away. It was a very difficult time for Elizabeth. She was not educated, so she could only work as a maid. When Mike was just 3, she had an accident and lost one of her eyes. After losing her eye, her face looked different and scary. Now Mike was in 4th grade. He did not like his mother. He hated her because of her looks. Elizabeth felt hurt, but she loved him deeply. One day, Elizabeth went to Mike's school to pay his fee. It was break time. As she turned from the counter, she saw Mike walking with his friends. One boy whispered,
"Look how horrible she is."
Others giggled. Mike glanced at her but didn't stop. Elizabeth's heart ached. She walked to the school gate, her eyes wet. One night, Elizabeth gently entered Mike's room to see if he was asleep. Mike froze and said coldly,
"I've told you many times. Don't come in at night. I'm scared. You look so horrible."
Tears came into Elizabeth's eyes. She turned and left silently. One evening, Elizabeth's old friend Catherine came to meet. She noticed Mike's behavior. Catherine held her coffee mug and softly asked,
"Why does Mike behave like this with you?"
Elizabeth looked down.
"Because I have only one eye. He hates me and calls me horrible."
Tears welled up in her eyes. Mike, who was coming to the kitchen, heard his name and stopped at the door. Catherine said gently,
"You never told him you lost your eye saving him."
Mike felt like the whole house fell on him.
Mom lost her eye because of me.
He rushed to his room and fell on the bed.
I kept hurting her, how bad I am.
Tears rolled down his face. At night, Elizabeth lay on her bed.
"Mom."
She opened her eyes, surprised. Mike stood at the door, his eyes full of tears.
"What happened, Mike?"
she asked, sitting up. He ran to her and hugged her.
"Mom, please forgive me. I heard everything. You lost your eye saving me. And I kept hurting you."
Elizabeth held his face gently.
"It's just an eye. I can give my life for you."
Mike smiled through tears.
"I'm proud of you, Mom."
They both smiled. Moral: love is unconditional.